Hello and welcome to Kakafina channel. My name is Lome and today we are going to talk about the discontinued shades that I would sell my soul for a chance to get them. Starting with greens, of course. You know what is up, you guys. As the world's first green color expert, there's no other way for me to start a list. Starting with Mooncat's Lava Lamp. Now I know Linry hates this shade so much, but I personally think it's gorgeous. I think that its jelly slash corelli properties look very nice. I love the sheer nail line. We have yellow to blue to green flakies. I don't know, it just looks beautiful and I honestly would sell my soul for it. Of course, I will apply 3 to 4 coats like a slave of nail polish as I am, and that is not a problem for me personally. I just love the shade of green because it's like a blue-green with a tinge of yellow even, which is so unique to me. I appreciate unique polishes very much, and I hope Mooncat re-releases something similar because this looks gorgeous and I want it on my nails, of course. Another polish we have that I actually have in my collection is Tyrannosaurus Hex, also by Mooncat. Mooncat has an amazing greens. If you want to replenish or even start gathering your new greens collection, I strongly recommend Mooncat for that reason. So Tyrannosaurus Hex is a baby that I have personally, and I don't use it because, well, I don't want to use it up since the flakies are gorgeous. We have reflective glitters, we have flakies that shift from green to yellow to purple even at extreme angles, also in a jelly formula, which I personally really love. Fully opaque, I believe in 3 coats, 4th is not needed, but it looks like a Christmas tree on your nails. That green is amazing. I personally like to wear this polish in summer. Like, I allow 1 or 2 times during the summer wear Tyrannosaurus Hex for me, because you know, what's the point of having a polish if I don't use it in my mind? However, I don't use it as much as I used to because it got discontinued, and I don't know what Michelle was thinking by doing that. When I saw the news, my heart broke immediately. I was too broke myself to buy a backup, so now I only have like half of a bottle that I cherish dearly. And if you happen to find it in someone's declutter, I think it's still possible. Just grab it and you have all of my recommendations. We also have My Bugs by Mooncat. Now this was a limited edition shade from a get-go, and I personally got it because I thought, well, it's green, how am I supposed to not like this shade? I wasn't into it that much, but actually when I bought it and I started wearing it, I immediately fell in love with it, and now I just have another half of a bottle of a polish that I cannot use because it is discontinued. I love that it glows in the dark, but also that fresh green with yellow slash green shimmer is everything to me, and I love to wear it on spring. Again, I allow myself 1-2 times maybe per season because I want to have it for as long as I can if that's possible. And if you find My Bugs in someone's declutter, grab it and don't waste your opportunity because that polish is gorgeous. While I was scrolling of Mooncat discontinued shades, I dig down deep and searched for all of the discontinued Mooncat polishes, even went back to the Live Love Love. It's a Live Love polish. Live Love polish. Live Love polish. There we go. Live Love polish. Live Love polish. And I found another polish that really broke my soul and broke my heart that I don't have it, because it is that shimmery, that metallic, and that gorgeous. It's Sandtrapped by Mooncat. I don't know, Sandtrapped just looks amazing. It's not too yellow and not too silvery. I think it's an amazing, just a tinge of gold. We have that metallic formula that is reminiscent of holo tacos, or foiled metallics. Who knew Live Laugh Polish did it first, actually. The flakies look amazing, they shine so bright, and we have a scattering of holographic glitter as well, which I do love in a polish. I personally would definitely sell my soul for this polish because I think it's that beautiful, but I'm a sucker for glitters and metallics that are shimmery. I'm like a crow, so that's why I like this polish a lot. I am like a magpie apparently, not like a crow. My husband knows better. The birds are his stichia.
Not your strongest thing.
Birds are not my strongest thing. I am very good at nail polishes, but not birds. Can you make a pie out of a magpie?
It's a meat magpie.
Meat magpie? It sounds like Live, Love, Polish. Meated magpie. Next up we have Holo Taco's Rage Bait. Of course, after I googled all the mooncat polishes, I went to Holo Taco, which was a lot more comfortable since they have retirement racks. So I just scrolled through the entire retirement rack. I cannot pronounce words. It was very comfortable. Thank you, Christine, for that little page. It is very useful. And I only chose one nail polish that I truly regret that I don't have it. It's Rage Bait by Holo Taco. So Holo Taco's Rage Bait is orange in warm state, and I can see it's pink to red in cool state, which honestly reminds me of a cocktail. I do love cocktails. So has these scattered holographic glitters in it. And also I think a shimmer that is purple or pink. I cannot tell for sure, but I don't know. This seems like the most wanted shade for me, and I hope Holo Taco releases more thermals soon because I am so excited for thermals. This is one of my favorite finishes from nail polishes, and I wait for every brand to release thermals, and honestly I would die for this polish. It's as simple as that. I actually watched Kay's video. I think she decluttered this polish, which is so interesting to me because I personally love this polish. Now another polish that I really want in my collection that I don't have is Cirque Colors Himalayan Pen. That's another magpie shade for me. Holographic. Oh, I forgot about that when I did my research. It was this morning. I sent it back to myself and I'm like, oh, this is holographic. But anyways, this is a rose gold metallic shade with linear holographic glitter in it. Like, it's not as linear as we would like perhaps, but I think I would classify it as linear still. The specks of holographic glitter is not as close to one another as it is in Mooncat's linear holographics, but it's still too close to consider this a scattered holographic glitter nail polish. I have a shade that I really love, which is Morgan Taylor's No Way Rosé. That is a metallic rose gold, so I love metallic rose golds. And when I saw that this polish is discontinued by Cirque, I was so sad and so disappointed in them because this is one of my favorite shades to wear. It's a great palette cleanser without being boring, which I do really love in a nail polish. I honestly, if I find this in someone's declutter, I think I would buy it. I cannot find this anywhere anyway, and even though I think it's gorgeous, I will not have it in my hands anytime soon. Then we have Kibi Shimmer's Snow Way, the original. And I say the original because I think they re-released the shade with some different specs in it, which I'm not a fan of. I like the original. This is, I believe, a acrylic or jelly nail polish, but this looks more of acrylic. That acrylic base benefits from those specs a lot, I believe, because it looks in layers even, which I do really like. And it has small specks, it has bigger specks, and that baby blue looks amazing. Which, talking about baby blues, we also have Hard Candy Sky. Now we are venturing out in a vintage nail polish collection right here because Hard Candy, I believe it's not available anymore. So Sky looks a lot like Mooncat's Sabertooth. I believe they took their inspiration, like the Sabertooth is taken from Hard Candy Sky. And actually when I looked for polishes for this list, I noticed that many polishes are repeats of themselves. So I am talking about I want the original shades and not the dupes that come with it, because as a collector I would prefer to have a polish in original bottle from original release rather than new bottle from somewhere else. The collector's spirit is strong within me since my husband showed me that you can in fact collect things. He buys his Star Wars cards and collects them. So I personally would love to collect all their nail polishes. Although they are a little bit even more expensive than regular nail polishes. To those of you who say Mooncat is expensive, just wait to see what else I have in my list. So Hard Candy Sky is a baby blue. Dare I say it's even very, very light blue, almost to the white shade even. And it has this gorgeous blue shimmer in it. It dries, as far as I can tell, it dries shiny, which Sabertooth doesn't. Sabertooth dries matte, so there is that. However, I had Sabertooth before and I didn't like the formula. It was a little bit gloopy, a little bit not the best. I got my money back for this polish because I didn't like it that much, and also I decluttered it, so I don't have Sabertooth anymore. I have nothing similar in my collection at this moment, and I think Hard Candy Sky is a gorgeous shade to have in collector's collection. From the same family of nail polishes, we also have another bright blue shade, which is Urban Decay's Fender Bender. I like the name of it so much. And I do think it's very similar to Hard Candy Sky, but it's a little bit darker and the shimmer is more visible in it. So it's not the same. The collectors will know it's not the same polish, okay? It's two different polishes. Don't show them to your man though, because I do believe he will not see the difference, but I can tell the difference, which is the most important thing. And honestly, I do love Urban Decay bottles. I wish I would have at least one OG Urban Decay nail polish, just, you know, to have it in my collection. That bottle looks amazing, and I love those vintage nail polish bottles so much. They look so interesting to me. I wish nail polish companies would re-release some of the bottles because they were that good. And yeah, Urban Decay's Fender Bender, yet another shade that I would sell my soul for. I also would sell my soul for Chanel's Holographic. It's a classic. Every brand has this kind of shade because it was popular, but the predecessor was Chanel, of course, and that's why I would love to have the original bottle with original nail polish. It is a silver linear holographic that is such a classic. I don't know how someone would not want this in their collection. It would be crazy to me. If you don't want it, send it to me. I would love it and use it very sparingly. Like, I would apply it on my nails once and then never again, but I would have it in my collection and I would be super happy about it. We also have Urban Decay's Asphyxia, which I should have mentioned with Urban Decay, but I forgot a little bit, so I'm mentioning it now. Asphyxia is a lilac type of shade, and it has that blue/purple shimmer in it, which looks very interesting to me. Mooncat has something like that definitely in their collection, but again, it's not the original. And I don't want to dupe it, I want to have the original. I love the shade name, of course, and the bottle as well. This Morgan Depay? This Urban Decay this Urban Decay has nail polishes these days because I've seen they have matching eyeshadows to asphyxia. I think it's even called asphyxia, so you can match your mani if you have asphyxia. If you don't, you can make a nail polish out of an eyeshadow, of course. That's an option as well. You just have to have a suspension base coat or any base coat that you have to ruin it. I also found a few polishes from MAC Cosmetics that I really would love to have in my collection and I would sell my soul for. Which makes total sense to sell your soul for nail polish. Why else would God give you souls? So the first polish from MAC that I really like is MAC's Sailor Boy. Also, MAC's bottles are gorgeous. I love those OG MAC's bottles that looks like a lipstick top on top. And I love that they have these matte kind of bottles. MAC matte. I think that makes sense. Sailor Boy is a blue nail polish. By this video you can clearly tell that I love me some blue nail polishes. It looks a little bit metallic, which I also like. I don't know, I just really think this blue polish is gorgeous and I definitely would sell my soul for this shade. From MAC collection we also have Cyber, which is a deep plum shade with a very distinct blue shimmer. I don't think it's undupable. Of course it is dupable. Of course someone has this exact shade in their range. In a MAC's bottle, I think it would be an amazing gift for any nail polish lover, especially me. So again, if you have this polish and you don't want it, I can take it. I just checked the nowadays MAC's nail polish bottles. It looks nothing like the old ones. Why would they change that cap? I have no idea. We also have Orly's Red Sea Pearl, which I love neon nail polishes, and this is as close to the neon as it gets, which again has that blue shimmer in it. Neon with blue shimmer. What else could you want in a nail polish? Perfection. I would consider the shade between red and orange, but it's a little bit more unique. It's neither this nor that. It looks amazing on the nails and I wish I had this nail polish in my collection. Last and not least, but actually the best nail polish that I have in this list, and I want this polish the most from everything I've mentioned here. It's not even vintage, but I think it's that amazing. It's Don Diva's Peepaya, which I don't know why would you call it peepaya. Paya, you know, it doesn't sound that appealing, but once you see the nail polish yourself, you'll know what it's up about. I love 3 thermal nail polishes. This is my newest love. And you guys know that thermals are my latest obsession. I have to have as many thermals as I can because I do love those thermal properties, because we have a lot of seasons in my country. Like yesterday it was winter and today it's summer again somehow. I don't know. It shifts from coral to orange and then to green. Perfection. I love that. I want this on my nails ASAP and I want to swatch this, and I would never take off my tips while wearing this polish because it looks so much fun. It has some flakies in it, some specks and whatnot. It looks so interesting. I want it. I want it so much, but I can't have it, alas, because it's sold out. So please, Don Diva, bring it back. Just for me, I would buy 10 of these. And that is it for my list. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe. If you didn't like the video, also subscribe for no reason. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye!